We're gonna stream for 2 hours today. We're gonna do it. I am not gonna let myself quit too early. I really want to at least finish one map today. So I'm gonna really try. Not that one. Not that one. I think that it is very possible that it is either. I think that it's this one. So I'm gonna take a chance. Yeah, it's definitely this one. So that's clear, that's clear. Oh. Are we just gonna have a line? That's clear. That's clear. That's clear. That means this one's clear. This one's clear. This one's clear. This one's clear. Just all lined up with this one. And so the only one touching this one otherwise is this one. Therefore that one's clear. Aha. But that one's clear. That one's clear. That one's clear. No. Ah, right. Yeah. I went a little bit too deep with that one. Trying to mark out. I think my problem with this is that I just start clearing a whole bunch of stuff out and then I just forget that one spot isn't clear in that case. So, eh. Jeez. Like 2-3 weeks-ish, I'm going to be a sophomore. It's like, I know I really didn't do anything to be a sophomore. I just went through another year of school. So, like, there's really no point in stressing out. Like, I am so scared of having to direct the freshmen coming into band, because when I was a freshman, I only had 2 people in my section. One's senior, one was not. And it's like, it's gonna be like the same deal this year, but worse. Because the other guy's not a senior. So, eek. It's just kind of an eek. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't know why I listened to the. Like, it would make sense to listen to the senior, but I don't know. It didn't really make sense anymore. It doesn't really make sense to me anymore to have listened to the sophomore. Because I don't know what I'm doing hardly any more than I did last year. I don't know, I might be pleasantly surprised. We probably need to clear something up. My bets. This is just gambling. This is just gambling, but there's really just no. What's this for? Jeez Louise. I don't even know like how much I have shown you, I guess. Might change the title actually. Yeah, I feel like that's more what we're doing today is just chatting with a little bit of entertainment. But it's not that much entertainment, if I'm gonna be honest. I literally woke up this morning and just scrolled on Instagram for a couple hours. Really cool thing I saw though is that one guy started making like row, row, row your boat into a sea shanty. Like that was really cool. I love sea shanties, just for like no logical reason. Well, that worked. The problem is though that it could be this one. It's definitely not this one. This we've cleared out that's either this one or this one is the bomb. And we don't really know which until like we just pick one, which is like kind of scary. But I think this one's safe. Yeah, it is. So, boo. Mean that this one's safe. Yeah, I think this one's safe. That one too. Okay, so we have cleared out a little island here. Yay, go us. I'm just gonna pick up a random one. And it just happened to be a bomb. Oh! Oh! Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. That's interesting. It's really fun. It really is just a fun song. Okay, got a little bit more information to work with. Number one is that one's a bomb. That one's not, that one's not. Oh, great. Just have all this. Great. We're just gonna flag all this. That one's done, that one's done. Done, done, done. That's kind of fun, actually, just doing that. Done. Oh, got a 4 now. Once I got one that was like a 5, it was like really exciting for me. Done. Done. I don't think there's like any like gimmies anymore after this. There's no more gimmies. So except for this one because there's like literally no other way. So I got that at least. Got that one's a bomb. But oh, here's a couple. That one's just really easy though. And really short-lived. So this one's connected to this one, and that's like the only one so far. To 1 and 2. My bets are on this one. Yeah. So we're done with that. And we know that they... Well, I was going to say that we know these two are clear. I did it again. 1, 2. Not 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. I need to go through my life choices before I just start clicking stuff. I need to just go through it for a little bit. 'Cause jeez. Okay. Oh, 4. Giddy. Love that. Kidding, I definitely don't love it. Um. Might actually upload this one to YouTube. I actually haven't uploaded something in a really long time. I need to stop just letting the timer tick down. My hope is that this year I'm going to take drama at some point or another. Honestly, I have no idea what to do after high school. I don't know if I want to go to like an artistic college. Like, I'm an artistic person, but my life is very goal oriented. If I don't have a goal, I just feel very lost. And that's just not very fun, honestly. My bets are this. Dang, dang, dang. Well, that could have been bad. But at least we know that that one's not safe. Meaning that this one is, this one is, this one is. And since we know that's connected, bam, bam. We know that that one isn't safe, but we know that this one's safe, this one's safe. We can't tell that this one's safe. Mm, mm, hmm. Boo. Oh, I started reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire again. At least I think it's just called Harry Potter. I don't know. I'm actually kind of interested to know what you guys would think that I am, considering like what house I would be, because the test has always said something different than what I think I'm actually. So I'm actually kind of curious. I'll give you a hint, it's not Ravenclaw. Mm-hmm. That one's definite. That's pretty much a definite. Because it's either this one or this one, otherwise. So that one is a definite bomb. But we don't know which one of these. Actually, we do. Do we? No, we don't. If I had a highlighter, I could show you, but actually, do I have a highlighter? No, I don't think I do. I mean, that'd be really cool if I did, but we don't know which one of these it is because this too, that's a definite bomb, but it would be connected to this one and this one. So we can't tell. And since we can't tell which one of these it is, we cannot say for sure that if that one is the bomb as well. So we're just gonna have to go to a different section at the moment. I don't know if there's like another place to go from here though. Cause that one's a definite bomb, right? But whether it is this one or this one is unsure because it would both make that a 2. For all we know, no, it can't be here. That's a definite, it can't be there. Oh, this one's clear. Oh, well, that did something. I actually caught myself. I was about to click this one, but that's probably not right. That one's like definitely a bomb. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Because this one connects to this, right? If it was this, that could theoretically be it. Like it could be here, here, and then that one could be safe. But I don't know. Like I really don't know. Well, we know that one's a bomb. That one's pretty easy. We know that one's a bomb. I kind of want to just. I'm very tempted to just like click something random on the board. But then I'd lose like all my progress. You know what? Whatever. I like this one. Oh, come on. It just didn't clear out a spot. I don't know if I want to click another one because that's like a risky game. I clicked another one. Okay, we're done. We're done playing the game. We're done to it. We're done. Done. Oh, that one's a bomb. No, that was there like the entire time, but. So that one could be a bomb. That one could be a bomb. Or that one could be a bomb. Actually, two of these are bombs. Two of these are bombs because that one doesn't reach. I'm going to say this one is a bomb. Because if you think about it, if two of these have to be a bomb, it can't be both of these. It can only be one, right? So let's say it's this one and this one. That would mark off this, but it would give two to this one. So that's definitely not the play. So it's definitely this one. And theoretically, it could be this one, I think. Okay, yeah, that worked. That one's taken care of, that one's taken care of. We're done. Done with that. Ah, that was terrible. I hated that. So that one's three. One, two, three, four. So it's not this one? Oh, okay. Huh. One, two, three. So it's one of these two. But it can't be both, right? that already has one. These two are already safe. We know that for sure. So, eek. Okay, yeah, I just did that. 1, 2, and then that's it. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, we know that one's a bomb. We'll then take care of that one. And this one's a bomb. 1, 2, 3 for this 4 here. Done, done, done. Done, done. Done. I just took a ton of risks. I just took a ton of risks doing that. So, let's keep going. Why not? I don't know how we're going to loop back around to this because that is still very much at play. Forget I'm choosing it. Yeah. I meant to flag that. I meant to flag that. My keyboard just messed up. Oh! Wait, that wasn't... Aha! It was... Why... It was the simple answer. Of course it was. Oh, well, that one was easy. Should have known that. That wouldn't have been a 2, and there's like... That would have been so easy. It's like I kind of guessed that this one was there, and it's like I was kind of talking myself through that, putting the flags there, so... I meant to flag that, so I'm a little disappointed, but I would have definitely hurt myself with this because I was so sure that we were finished with that side. Dang. I was so sure about that. Ah, I see. 1, 2. That was already done. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, we got two. We got three. Got 2 starting points now. I just heard like a pop, so I just decided to mimic it. That one's a bomb. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. And we got another 4. Great. Yes, 2 in each direction, so we're done with that. I don't think we can get any more like gimmies. Which means this one's a bomb. Boop. And we're done with that. That was short-lived. Let's turn attention back over here. And that was the end of that. Okay, now we're gonna have to start taking chances. I did go out on a whim here and say this one's safe. Hey! Which means that one's safe. That one's safe. Oh! Okay, seeing a pattern here. This is a minefield. Uh-huh. Well, that one's a bomb. 1 and 2. So it really could just be any of these here. We don't really know. I've only been doing this for 30 minutes. Boo. Well, that worked. We can definitely tell that that one's a bomb, right? That's not me just going out on a whim. That one's a bomb. That's 1, 2. I'm gonna say... Huh. Well, it's kind of just like an even odds on this point. That one. That's what I'm gonna say. Final answer. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh, I thought that was on a corner. I thought that that was on a corner. Anyway, I'm gonna boot up Minecraft because I said so. I'm bored of this already. My attention span is not that bad, though. I paid attention for 30 minutes. Still not great, but it's something. It's better than some people. Alright, I'm in my castle. I kind of forgot that I built this, honestly. Woo! God, like, of the snowy plains. Huh. Oh, whoa! Oops. Oop. Oops. Well, that wasn't fun. You will forget you ever saw it. If I wanted to make like the Wither Storm an annual thing, then I would do it around this time, I think. But honestly, that was scary. I hardly even finished it. And it's kind of sad that we forgot to hit record for like Rage's point of view because that was some crazy stuff. You just didn't get to see it. I'm so sad about it. I'm gonna make an ice cream scoop. Because why not? I love like the water updates they made. It's kind of fun. I talked to my friend about streaming, and just immediately he was like, dude, share whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about us. Like, yes, but internet safety, which is like kind of sad because he's a scout just like me. So, like, that is something I feel fair to share because there are plenty of scouts in the world. Like, if I said what state we lived in, that's an entirely different thing. But if I said, like, yeah, we're scouts, that's that's fair knowledge to share. If I were to name a, if I were to just start telling a story about school or about a roller coaster, like in an amusement park near where we live, like, yeah, that, if you look really deep into it, that could be dangerous. It's like, yeah, like I quit Scouts and then I came back like 3 years later. And for some reason, they thought it was a great idea for me to become the senior patrol leader when our senior was just gone. Like, they couldn't come to summer camp with us. Therefore, they just elected me, except they didn't elect me. The scoutmaster just said, okay, you're gonna be the senior patrol leader. I'm sorry, what? So that was fun. Not fun. It was very stressful. I actually had to ask for help a from another senior patrol leader at camp because I was just so stressed out. It's like, I can't do this. Nobody's using the buddy system. And, just a lot of teenagers. Teenagers are hard. And I know am one, but that doesn't make it any different. Still gotta face the facts. And the facts are, being senior patrol leader is hard. And I didn't have a patrol leader. I didn't have a patrol leader to... Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Can people just stop coming into my chat just to promote? I feel like that's just very rude. That is very rude. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants fake viewers. And what do you mean best viewers on streamboo.com? Like, boo. And no, I don't care that I'm saying it out loud. How do I, like... Gah! There we go. There we go. Finally. Jeez Louise. That is, like, rude. You should be ashamed. I'm gonna build coral. Because I want to. If I can find the coral. Where's the coral? The sponge. Coral! Hey! This is just very fun. I just kind of like strolling across the beach because that's just fun. Just wind down, relax a little bit, take a stroll. And I love like the moon stuff. This is just fun. I wish more people would do scouting and like actually want to do it. A lot of the kids in our troop don't actually want to be there. They just want to have free time. And a lot of like scoutmasters, like we don't have a lot of scoutmasters anymore because it's just hard to get the license to be a scoutmaster, and you gotta like pay annually to babysit. Like as I was saying before, teenagers are a pain. It's like you have to pay to babysit. Like that's such a scam. Which is why a lot of scoutmasters are people who have been in scouts before and like know how important it is. They've actually like made me patrol leader now. They were saying like during summer camp, like, you're doing such a great job. Maybe we should make you like the actual senior patrol leader. I'm like, no, please don't. Because I liked it well enough. Like, yes, it was very stressful, but somebody had to do it, right? I couldn't just like say no forever. That was actually what happened when they were saying like who should be the patrol leader since like our patrol leader is gone. They moved away. Our patrol leader moved away, so like we had to get a new one. And immediately they chose like the highest ranked boy in our patrol. And he was like, no, I don't want to be the patrol leader. And it's like the other like most qualified boy in our patrol already has a job, so just didn't make sense to give him all the jobs. So it just kind of left me. I know a lot of troops have started leaning away towards the boy and girl separation. And have started like putting it into older and younger scouts. But even so, like I'm gonna be honest, I have still been kind of taking care of the girls. Like, even though I know that's not my job to help them, and even if it were my job, I would be supposed to take care of all of them. I'm only really working with the girls. Like I'm friendly enough towards the younger boys, but I'm only really jumping on the girls to get their requirements done, to rank up, to do stuff. I've started bribing them. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm started bribing them to get a requirement done. Like, a lot of them just don't want to be there. I also performed a song in my church. Like, I didn't choose the song. My choir director did. Like, we chose a song, but they said that it was too hard for us to do, so they chose another one for us to do. Like, that went okay. I guess. Like, I wasn't close enough to the mic. So they turned up the mic to try to fix it. But then the mic started, like, squeaking and giving feedback. Actually, do villagers sleep in beds like villagers? Actually, I didn't see a single villager in that entire thing. I don't know why I'm, like, sorting this stuff. It doesn't need to be sorted. There we go. It's better. Oh, that's the stairs. This is this is not lit up, like, at all. How about this? You know, I've said before that I could probably be a marketer. I don't know how that would go, and I don't know, like, what kind of qualifications I would need to. Is that water? Why is the entrance on the side? Huh? They just they just completely built it with water. What? I'm actually really curious about that. Like, why? Look at that. Why? There's perfectly good land, like right there. Put it right there. Why would you? Huh? Kind of cool. That's like laid down like that, though. I. No wonder no one lives there. It's in the middle of the water. I'm terrified to grow up. I'm just. I'm terrified. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not sure about. Like, I'm like 3 years away from being a legal adult. I'm like, I can't do all that. I'm not old enough and experienced enough to do all that. And I know it's like a huge joke that adults don't have it all figured out. And that, like, oh, you'll be fine, you're fine. Most adults don't have it figured out anyway, but it's like, why? Why are they expected to make such huge decisions if they don't know either? I don't do well without a goal. Like, during school, you always have a goal. You hardly ever have a rest day. And you have teachers asking for all the different projects, and you're always working on something, right? And it's stressful. And then like I started taking college classes, like this is so laid back. I thought it would be terrible that I would have like 4 or 5 things going on at once and I have to juggle all these different things from one class. Like, no. A lot of my work that I did during my college class, I was working on other classes. And that's so weird. But at the same time, I guess, like, while you're in college, you also have, like, a job to do. Like, you're not just in college, you got a side job. So, like, you can't just put all of your mind into college, I guess. Oh. Do I not, like, have entity spawning on? Is that what's going on? 'Cause, like, there's just no one here. Oh, I can fix it. And yes, I know it was cobblestone. And no, I don't care. Because glass is better. While I'm there, I might as well just like put this glass pane in as well. And I feel kind of bad. Because like I'll play Sims 4 and like you don't get to go with them to work. You don't get to see what they're living with. And I'll be honest, a lot of my Sims games, they put a lot of their mind into raising their kids. Like, I know parenting's important, but I kind of feel bad because their life shouldn't just be their kids. But I don't know what else to do with them. Once they're an adult, they don't exactly have all the relationship problems and all the pop ups. All of the pop ups you get after they've graduated high school are more like, hey, I'm getting married, or hey, we're having a baby, or hey, I'm gonna go out with this person. Nothing about work. I mean, there's the whole, hey, I got a promotion. And that's nice. But I don't know if that's really fair. That's much better. I know streams are supposed to be fun, but I always feel like I forget that there's a person on the other side, which I feel bad for. Like, before I started streaming myself, I'd always somehow forget that the person on the other side of the screen is also human. They've also got life stuff to figure out. And the most lifey stuff I saw was whenever somebody would talk about religion or the animated stories. It was always the animated stories that had like life stories. And I kind of understand that. Like when you can just talk, it's kind of scary that you might overshare. But when there's a fun animation for it, like you're listening to yourself over and over again, and you kind of see what you're saying, or just completely overthink it and see how it would mess up. It's kind of sad that even as a person who streams, I forget that there's a person there. And I know there's a lot of like love on the internet for like fans and for the creators, but it still just kind of seems surface level. Like, hey, I love what you make. I love what you do. I love what you create. And there's not as much of a genuine connection. I've shown up on the internet a lot of times. I'm a little bit of a pushover, honestly. Where a lot of my friends, I'm the one inviting them to stuff. I'm the one making plans. I am the one who is trying to get us to take pictures together and make memories. And like I know we're all very ambitious people, that we're all very smart, that we all have stuff that's highly expected of us. And I'm on the lesser end of that. Where I am there in the so-called smart kids class, but I haven't lived what they're going through. I haven't lived with that competitive energy with my siblings. I haven't felt like I'm the oldest child and I need to be there to take care of my younger siblings and make an impression with my student body because I'm on the student council and I need to be at the top and I need to lead the way for my younger siblings so that they can succeed too. Or just, I don't have to be a sports star. I don't have to be the comedian. I don't have to be anything because I have had none of those expectations put on me. And so I kind of feel bad that I'm there where they are and experience none of those struggles. Like, don't get me wrong, I have struggles. They're just very different. There's no outer conflict for me. It's all very inner. It's a lot of inner conflict of what do I want to do? What do I need? What do I need to do to have friends? What do I need to do to fit in? But how do I not fit in too much? How do I not come off as weird? How do I do all of this stuff? Am I acting too weird? Am I forgetting something? Am I carrying too much stuff? Am I not being efficient enough? Do I need to do more clubs? Do I need to enjoy myself more? Do I need to relax more? It's just very onloading, but I'm the only one loading it. It's like a truck that's like has a sign on the back that says overloaded. or too much weight. Like, be careful. This truck has too much weight on it. But I was the only one loading the truck. And I feel like I have like ambition and anxiety. It's like I'm always in this road of life is going too fast and it's not going quick enough at the same time. During the summer, I have no goal in mind. I have nothing to do except just be. And so I just feel lost. And then school starts and there's just too much going on all at the same time. I've got all the clubs, I've got all the rehearsals, I've got all of the practices, I've got all of the competitions, and I've got all of the games, and I've got all the friends, and I got all the birthdays and cards to plan. And summer hits again. It's just very big, heavy hammer of nothing. You have nothing to do. During school, like a lot of schools now, you can take college classes in high school. My school is one of them, and I am taking college classes. At the same time, there are several classes I would like to take in high school that I can only take in high school. So while I feel like it's a great honor to be able to take college classes, I don't really want to, which is kind of sad. I feel like I can't quit because I am in that top percent and that it can help me in life. At the same time, I don't want to miss out on what is here now. I don't want to grow up too fast. So I've been basically spamming my poor student counselor, my poor school counselor with all of the priorities and giving her my priority list and saying, I want to take this class, but not this class, but I'm scared it's just a package deal, and I want to take drama, and I want to take summer classes so that I don't feel like everything is going by too fast, and I want to get all of the buffs, and I don't want any of the debuffs, and I don't want any of the regrets, which is just not how life works. And like I know I can take like a drama class in college if I really wanted to. Like as an adult, there's community theater. But it's still not the same. I will never get a high school experience from an adult life class. I don't even know what I'm gonna do considering where I'm gonna live. I have no idea. I don't want to live in one place, but if I move away, I'm gonna be from out of town and I won't have my family there with me. And I really want to know what this glint is. And why is it only under the trees? I think it's the moon, but also like it's only under the trees and it's a little bit creepy to me. Like college is a little bit less expensive in other countries, but again, like I'm going to be away from home. If things go downhill, I don't have anyone there to support me. And in a couple of years, I might not even have the chance to leave. Like, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. For all I know, I'm not even gonna have the option to leave. Like, I know, like, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of worries. And they're not even your worries. They're definitely mine. But, huh? How? It's little things like this that kind of stop the train, kind of stop the spiral of anxiety. Just make you go stop, wait, think for a moment. If and when I post this, people aren't gonna want to listen to my spiel because they got problems of their own. They want to come online for entertainment, for a break. They don't want all the anxiety to chase after them, which is fair. That's a very fair thing to want. But I'm not feeling like I'm getting much relief from online either. Like everyone, like almost every single person in the world needs therapy, I think. I don't have time to go to therapy. I don't have the time. I've got lots of clubs I want to go to, lots of things I want to do, and just a short amount of time to do it. Got 3 more years, and it's done. The chance to have those experiences is gone. And like, you can have similar experiences, you can do similar activities, similar clubs, but that same experience is never gonna be there again. And that's just sad. And since I know like nobody's listening at this point, I'm just gonna say something. I wish religion was the answer. I really do. Billboards on the interstate will say, "Follow Jesus and all your problems will be solved." It's like, that's not true. I believe in Jesus, and they still had, I still have struggles. Everybody in my church still has struggles. The people in the Bible still has struggles, including Jesus. Jesus won't solve all your problems, but he can be there for you during them. And maybe you won't understand. I don't understand, but your parents don't keep you from making all your mistakes. Sometimes you need to learn on your own. If the truth that they say in church is really true about God being the Father, then your dad needs to let you make your own mistakes sometimes. That's just parenting. You can't be a helicopter parent and suffocate them with all of the control and all of the answers and all of the this is what you're gonna do with your life. They need to let you make your own choices sometimes. And maybe dad can't be there for you when you have a school bully. But that's like the best way that it makes me feel better. That I believe in God, but I don't believe in Him fixing all of my problems. I believe Him to be an actual parent. Because otherwise, why would people say it? Father is noble. People say father when they're talking about maybe a biological dad that is in power or in maybe they're not close to them. So maybe that's true. That he is the father. Because he's there for you. He loves you. But he can't give you all the answers. He can't solve all your problems. Not that he can, more that he won't. Because it's indecent. You don't want your dad breathing down your neck all the time. You don't want your mom breathing down your neck all the time going, where's your plan? Where's your plan for the future? This is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to do everything about your life, and I'm planning your life for you. If you don't expect your real life parent to do that, why would you expect God? That's my take on it. And maybe it's not the best take. Maybe people won't like me for it. Maybe people won't even listen to it. That's kind of what I'm betting on at the moment, is nobody's going to listen to anything I am saying at the moment. But I believe in love. I believe in a healthy love, where he's not breathing down your neck and telling you what to do all the time. Letting you make your own decisions every once in a while. Or like more than every once in a while. Because they aren't a helicopter parent. That's my take on it. It might not be nice. It might not be what people want to hear. It might not even be true. You know? But that's my take on it. There's a lot of different takes to take on it. And I only wish that we really could see what was true. And if it really was that easy. It's only been an hour. At the beginning of the stream, I said I was going to go for 2 hours. And I'm going to hold myself to it. I really have nothing else to say. I guess I could give a few stories. Yeah, let's build a house. Because why not? We haven't done anything of that sort today. We're not gonna build something all pink because I like pink, you know? I've been on the internet since I was a baby. Like a literal baby. Not like, oh, I was born in the age of the internet. No, I've been on the internet since I was a literal baby. Actually, I can't show you like an actual video because that would possibly hurt my family, but I can tell you that I've been on the internet since I was a little baby. You can search up, give me a random color, put on the image. And it says brown. Kind of gives us a little bit of room, actually. Got a lot of brown in the game. Starting with this. Just do this. I could tell you about when I participated in a challenge, a Minecraft challenge. I actually did do that at one point. I know at the beginning of the stream, like, I already had, like, a tab pulled up with one of Tubbo's old videos. I'm kind of sad, actually. Like, I kind of hope that I could do something of the sorts like him. I wanted to do, like, a Minecraft server. I wanted to make friends. I wanted to... I didn't want to be famous. It's like, I just wanted to have friends to play with, stream with, make videos with. Just have some genuine fun. All by the time I was 15. Which I know is unrealistic. That I can't be exactly like someone else. I can't live their life. And I haven't. It's the truth. Like, I will never be that good. Well, I can't say never, but I'm not as good at the chimp game as he is. I'm not a very good detective when I play Among Us. I'm not... I might have the leadership skills to be fake president, but I haven't actually done it. Nor do I think I really want to. I'm not good at shooter games. Being a DJ sounds fun, but I don't think I'd ever do that either. I got invited to an SMP and then it, like, shut down for seemingly no reason. I don't know why it shut down. It was like the T-Rex SMP. I don't know why it shut down, but suddenly I just couldn't log in anymore. And it hasn't started back up, so, like, I don't know what's going on. But videos stopped being posted on it, about it, as well, so it's like, It's not just me. It's not like I got just kicked. They decided they didn't want me anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little sad. I'm still a little sad about it. I didn't meet many people there. Kind of feel like I didn't get like the full experience. Huh, look at that. It's perfect. But yeah, I actually did participate in a Minecraft event that he hosted. It wasn't like on hardcore mode, although it probably should have been, because my internet went out and I got kicked from that event. Basically, just what it was is just whoever is the last one who survived got like a prize pool. But like I wasn't really interested in the prize pool. I was just interested in being the best because I'd been playing Minecraft for years, basically since I was born. So I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can at least make it into the top 5. And I absolutely believe that I could have. But my internet went out and it wasn't like on hardcore mode. It was on a system where when somebody dies or logs in, they get like the light up feature. They just kind of light up and you know like, oh, this person has died or they logged in late. They're not a contender for the prize. They're not in the running for the competition. But like that's what happened to me. My internet went out, I got booted, and I couldn't like come back. I mean, I could come back. I could still play, but it didn't mean anything. But I will say the competition just took way too long than they expected. Or maybe they expected it to take a really long time because because all the people that were surviving were just big wimps. Really, truly. We were all just big wimps hiding in our little holes. And I was doing pretty good until like when I actually died in that competition, like when I finally died, it was I died. Well, I came out of my hole after I got booted and came back and I was lit up. I was like, oh well, it doesn't matter if I die now. So at one point, Tebo basically just got a group of people who had already lit up and told them to build him a castle. So we gave them like a whole bunch of stone and just built a castle. And they were doing pretty good too. Like it actually wasn't that bad. It actually wasn't that bad. They kept dying to like zombies though. But since I had not died, but I got like booted and restarted and got lit up anyway, I just decided, oh well, I'll have a shot at it. I can make a castle. And so I did. I had already been in the mines for a really long time at that point because like what else was I gonna do? I was bored and I wanted something to do. So I basically just got a whole bunch of the diorite that I had mined at that point. And I actually had to mine like a whole bunch more diorite. Like it was kind of bad. It was kind of sad a little bit. Like there was not enough diorite. So I basically just got like a whole bunch of the polished diorite and everything. Oh wait, these aren't brown. I forgot that I was supposed to be doing brown. Uh, huh. Well, these turn orange when you light them up. I'm gonna give me a pass on this one. Just a little bit of a pass. That's brown, right? That counts. I'm gonna do the brownie lights. Because they're like orangey brown most of the time. And yes, they're blue, but like, suck it up. Suck it up. You're fine. And like, obviously, that world got shut down. The one for the competition that got shut down. So like, you can't see my castle anymore. It's gone. Been gone for a little while, but I did it. I did it. It was basically just like a diorite room. I can actually kind of like mark it out for you. I'm not gonna like rebuild it because like I don't want to. But I can show you kind of like the floor plan. I'll use colored glass to show you. And you will have to know that I'm telling the truth because otherwise why would I have a floor plan made? Right? That's enough, right? I actually might just make a floor out of quartz so that you can see it like kind of clearly. So it was in a plane, like right outside of the mine. I was positioned in like a cavern type thing, right? I was positioned in like a cavern. The cavern was like over here, kind of, right? Might like mark that with like nether bricks, because why not? The nether wasn't actually opened. Trust me, I tried. Chat also wasn't open, like even though the server was open after the like the stream was done and everything. They still didn't like put on chat. And I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. Because it wasn't supposed to be like a full-time thing. It was supposed to get shut down like a week later because they paid for like a full week and they were still letting people on, letting them play. Because like, why not? Why waste it? I think it might have been like closer to a month actually. Anyway, this was like the field I was working on. So you had like the entrance. Can I hear? Actually, you might make it over here. Here. You have like the entrance, and you had just a regular room. It's kind of like the throne room. Mark the throne room with like white. And then over here, put this over here. Actually, kind of made it go in like a circular pattern. And over here, you had like a room. But this was broke. And you had like a dining room. It wasn't a very big dining room, but it was a dining room. At least I think that's how it is. I might be misremembering, but that's the gist of it. So the throne room led over here to somewhere. I don't know why it led to somewhere, but it led to somewhere. It might have been a bedroom, it might have been a something. I just remember that I built this. For all I know, this whole thing could have been the dining room. But I do remember the dining room was on this side. Jeez Louise, this actually isn't like very proofy because I don't have the full floor plan memorized. Anyway, over here I had like an enchanting area. That's not that. I had like an enchanting area over here and like under the stairs. There's just like a enchanting area. And up top, because yes, there was a top. It was like this really cool thing too. Like, it just had like some windows, but the windows were like, I'll actually show you where I had it go like this, and where it followed the stairs. So you have a block in the middle, and then you'll have your windows go like up. And of course, I made the windows yellow because bees, right? This was like a year. That was like 2 years ago when I like first started streaming. And I was like, can I stream that? Nah, that's not a good idea. That's kind of douchey actually. Don't do that. It's somebody else's event. Don't do that. That's mean. And I think I had like 3 of those. So like I'm glad I at least had the human decency to not stream someone else's event. But like that's how the windows were on that side. So like I'm actually like make this right. Of course you have like your entrance like right here. And that's your windows. You have windows going up like that, right? And up here on the top floor, I think I actually had this go out a little bit. I had a little bit of an outing here where this was like a low ceiling. Like we're done over here. And then you had like the library and the enchanting table like right here. The enchanting table was like right here, right? So at the corner and you had like your books and everything, and then you go upstairs. I'm actually gonna make some stairs real quick. You go upstairs and you have like a brewing area, I believe. I believe there was like a brewing area, right? Then you go down this hall, turn to the right, and then there's just a bedroom. Go to bedroom. It's a really nice bedroom too. And the bedroom kind of went back with the dining room. It was a little bit weird, but it looked really nice from the front. I'm telling you now, I think it was a little bit weird. But this is like the general gist of what it looked like. It isn't very clean, but you build it up a little bit. It's kind of nice, right? Now, while I was building this, I got killed a lot. And I distinctly remember, like, at some point, I think there were still some people doing the competition. It was like our second day, third day. They finally got tired of it. And they just teleported everyone together. Teleported everyone together. And that was like the first time I actually got killed by a player. That was the first time I got killed by a player. Right. My mom is being concerned for my health because during school I didn't really eat much because I'm not very satisfied with snacky foods. I'm a very picky person. I like the fancy stuff. So that ends up being a little bit of a hassle, you know? Right. Ends up being a little bit of a hassle. Anyway, brewing room, bedroom. That was basically the gist of it. That's basically the gist of the castle. And once I got the castle, like, I didn't want to sleep in the main bedroom because this was supposed to be something like I was gonna like show off. I kind of wanted to show it off. I wanted to. I actually did message or try to message Tubbo, right? In his chat, he was just playing something. I think he was playing hardcore mode, something. He had moved on from that server, but I finally finished like this castle type house thing. It's actually more along the lines of a mansion, but I wanted to show it off. So I actually like put in chat like, "Hey, I finished the castle if you want to see." He didn't want to see. Either he didn't see the message or he just didn't want to see, just ignored it. Either way, doesn't matter. He's got a huge community. It doesn't really matter. Because, again, it's gone. This castle is gone now. I'm not offended or anything. Like, he builds a lot of stuff with his friends. He's got his own life to live. It's completely fair. But a lot of the times I did get killed on the server was just I was building this castle and I got illagers. And it just kind of gave me something to work on because during the summer I really didn't have anything to do. So again, it's this. I was kind of doing it for me. It wasn't just, oh, I put all this hard work in for this person. No, if I didn't want to build the castle, I wouldn't have. I did that completely of my own accord. Wow. I'm looking at it and going, ew, that's ugly. And then I'm just like, but I kind of remember that that's exactly how it looked. It was just made of diorite. That's like the only difference. I remember I got like bamboo, or did I get like fence? I got like bamboo, right? And I got, well, where's the magma cubes? I got magma cubes. There we go. And I kind of just did this. And that was off center, and it was like, because I thought that was really cool, and then I was like, oh, that's off centered. So then I actually just got fence. But like initially, and I guess I remember doing that. Yeah, I just did that, except it was like spruce. I wanted dark oak, but I searched for hours and there's just like no dark oak. So I just got like the spruce forest that was like semi near. It's actually like a village out that away, right? Out this away. There was a village. It actually like farmed bamboo for hours. I actually just kind of did like a triangle thing with the magma blocks. Kind of put it together like this on the road leading to the castle. And then I think I did 3. Like I went in and then I went out again. Because I thought that was cool. And it is cool. So it's like, I'm proud of myself. And it's not like I would have won. Even if I didn't get disconnected. Because again, the mods got bored and they just teleported everyone together. And I'm not a PvPer at all. A lot of the times I just got killed as like I was working on the castle or I was working on the farm, and then since there was villagers out here, there were also illagers. Hey, right? And I just kept getting killed by the illagers. Cause if you saw my culture craft videos, then you know that how I deal with illagers on like survival mode is just kill them over. They'll kill me and over and over and over again. And every single time I get killed, like I'll take 1 or 2 hearts from them. But anyway, like that's my general map of what it looked like. I was kind of under the impression we were a team because we kind of got spawned in the same area in like groups of 5 across the server because there was like 100 people. We got teleported across the server in like groups of 5. I was kind of under the impression we were a team when we really weren't. And I kind of got mad because like the first few deaths were just so silly. Like somebody looked at an Enderman or somebody didn't put a torch behind them and got a creeper. Like, I don't count my torches. I don't count it. And they were trying to count it. So, like, while they were mining, they got killed by a creeper because they were counting their torches. They miscounted one time, and boom, they're dead. Literal boom. It was just kind of sad. Or like somebody decided it was a great idea to try to water bucket clutch off the ravine. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's silly. Don't do that. We're supposed to be living, is the point here. But that was a really fun event. I'd do it again if I could, but I think they've stopped doing events. At least like more public ones like that. Like I know there's like Tubnet and everything, but it's like I haven't really gone to Tubnet really. I know if I was like a hardcore Tubbo fan, then I would try out Tubnet. It's like, yes and no. I'm kind of satisfied, honestly. Maybe I should try it. Just one day. Just on my own time, Just try it. See if I like it. Because, like, yo, Gabba Gabba, try it. You'll like it. Was it try it and you like it, or try it and you might like it? Because I'm kind of interested in that now. Because it might be try it and you might like it. Because I was about to say, I hate it when people have like the try it and you like it, or you might like it. Because you might like it. That is the thing here. You might like it. I love Yo Gabba Gabba. It was a great show. It's kind of silly, but that's kind of the point. Hang on. Did they replace the guy? I'm gonna like mute the desktop audio for a second because I don't know like how that's gonna work. Yeah, this is the clip. It was such a cute show. Which is completely fair. I don't like yogurt either. The things of this show were so much fun. Okay, just try it. You'll like it. The problem with like those kind of songs though is like, try it, you might like it. That's like the key word here. Like, you can't promise somebody they're gonna like a food. They might not. So you might need to like clarify that a little bit and go, Try it. You might like it. You might like it. It's a very fair concept. You might like it. You might not. Blue's Clues was also very fun, but my favorite kid show, I think, was Strawberry Shortcake. And I'm not talking about like the newer Strawberry Shortcake. I don't know what Strawberry Shortcake it was called. It was like the kind of Strawberry Shortcake that wore pants. Okay, that's the Strawberry Shortcake I'm talking about. Where she had a little sister named like Apple Pie or something. Strawberry Shortcake. What was the Strawberry Shortcake with pants? That is like the thing I'm going here. Oh, Strawberry Shortcake, Berry Bitty Adventures. That was fun. That was a fun show. Ah! I found it. 2003. 2003. This one was such a jam. And she had like a baby sister. It was so much fun. Like, red wagon, red wagon. It was so much fun. And the outfits were so cute. Like, the graphics weren't that great. But this is an older show. And this one actually had like a boy character, right? That one had a boy. Like, I think his name is like Huckleberry. The other, I don't think the other Strawberry Shortcakes had a boy character that was like truer. It was all girls at that point. Like Berry Bitty Adventures, I think that was like all girls, unless you're talking about like the itty bitty strawberries. Some of them were boys, but like, all the like main characters, the more human ones, they were all girls. I don't think there was a Huckleberry in Berry Bitty Adventures, unless there was. I'm actually kind of curious now. Wait, was it still muted? It was not. Okay. Really? Huckleberry Pie was in Berry Bitty Adventures? Oh. Oh, gross. Oh, that's gross. Oh, he's gross. I don't like that. My favorite characters in Berry Bitty Adventures were the twins. They were just cool. I liked them. Huckleberry was cool in like 2003, but like I don't remember Huckleberry. I don't remember Huckleberry being. I need to see this. Oh, we got his truck in the mud. Oh, what's with his face? His eyes are so far apart. Wait, they transported him while he was still in the car? Oh, doggies! I don't remember Huckleberry having dogs. Okay, he's kind of silly. I don't like the way he looks. The animation is a little bit weird, but I like Huckleberry. Or maybe I just like the dogs. You know, that's kind of fair too. Maybe I just like the dogs. I might just like the dogs in this case. I might not like Huckleberry. I might just like dogs. I think one of the silliest stories I have is when I rode a real roller coaster for the first time. I don't know, I feel like I tell these stories the same way a lot of the time, but like, I'll tell them as many times as people would listen, you know, at this point. So, like, I don't ride a lot of roller coasters. Like, I rode one with like a really big, like, fall, I guess. Like that was like my first real one. I guess like my second, maybe third real one because like it was supposed to be my first one. We were thinking that we'd get the worst one out of the way first, and then that side of the park wasn't open immediately, and we just kind of worked our way backwards anyway. So like, eh, so much for that. So I rode a couple of roller coasters that day before the big one. And it had a pretty big fall. Like it will pull you up and then pull you back down. I remember like it wasn't the one with like the big fall, like the very popular one with the big fall. We didn't do that one first, but I remember one of my friends in band, you know, because this was like a band trip. We were riding a like coaster, like when your feet dangle and like you're in a chair, but you're like hanging and the roller coaster chain is like above you, right? And you're like more swinging than riding on like a coaster, you know? And he warned me before, like, make sure you keep your head back, because otherwise you're going to get whiplash, right? Because your neck's gonna, like, fly around, and that's not gonna be fun, right? So, warned me to keep my head back. And I did not have the strength to keep my head back, so I would, like, fly forward, and then on the next turn, I would, like, will myself to stay forward and then wait until it slowed down a little bit to let my head back a bit and then like try to keep my head back as long as possible and then like obviously that didn't work whenever I tried to keep my head back because I was trying but I just didn't have the strength to do that. It was easier to keep my head forward than keep my head back. But like the one with the big like fall down, my other friend like that rode it with me told me that that was like the worst part. Do that and then you're done. You're done. It's basically done, right? Spoiler alert, it was not done because it was at the very beginning. It was like the second thing on the ride. It is not, in fact, done after that jump. So, and he tried his best to make sure I wasn't scared, right? We talked on the way up, sat down, like before we even got in line for the coaster. We were still on the bus. He told me, oh, it only has a bar. There's no seatbelt. Just letting me know before I saw it. And so then when we actually went, I was like, I'm so excited to just have a bar to hold me down and possibly fly out because I am small. If those bars are adjustable to range for a bigger person, then that's not gonna hold me down. I'm gonna fly. Thankfully that he lied to me on accident. Like he lied to me on accident. He actually thought it was just a bar. But there was a seatbelt. So like I was happy. That was like the best lie I was ever told. The one that made me terrified and I found out wasn't true. Right? Actually, I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. Got 4 more minutes. So like on the way up, he like told me to look out to the forest because it was actually nice, but like since we were going up, like the gravity was like keeping me down and I actually just had to like sit up, like kind of like bend up and over to kind of see. Be right back. And I like leaned up to see the forest. It was just kind of interesting, but I was like terrified during that. Like I leaned up, saw the forest, like, oh yeah, that's very pretty, but we're almost to the top, so I'm gonna sit back down now because I was terrified that I would be like up and then we'd fall, and it's like that's not gonna be good. And then like we start to shoot down, and like my first impulse is to scream, you know, is this is my first time doing this. This is the first time I've ever rode a roller coaster with a really big, like going up and going down, really big leap, right? First one. First impulse is to scream, and then I like kind of think, wait, if I have my mouth open and we hit the ground, my jaw is going to clamp down really hard, and I'm gonna hurt my teeth, or I'm gonna bite my tongue, or something's gonna happen inside my mouth that's not supposed to happen. And so I kind of forced myself to shut my mouth. And my mouth stayed closed the entire time. I did not scream throughout all of that. After like that first impulse, I was done. I didn't scream anymore because I was so scared about keeping my mouth intact and not bleeding and having a terrible time from that point onward. You know, 2 hours is almost up. So I guess I might see you guys later. Maybe, maybe not. I might tell you like how the first day of school is, cause like that's gonna be an experience, right? Hey.